Hello, beautiful being. I'm Trini, and welcome to In Her Dreams. Welcome to your reading. I'm so grateful that you've tuned in to see what messages are coming through from Spirit for you. I just have to tell you, whoever this reading is for, I'm going to see what zodiac sign is coming through. But there is a very strong energy of success that surrounds you, okay? And this aura of success, that not only do you radiate the frequency of success, but you are aligning yourself with future success. There's a Ten of Pentacles energy around you that is financial security and increased financial wealth. Okay, so just know that that's what lies ahead for you, but there are energies that sense that. They pick up on this successful vibe and they don't like it. Okay, they don't like it because it makes them feel, or they allow it to make them feel inferior to you, and it awakens all of their insecurities that they have in themselves. So Divine is saying to be aware of what you're taking in right now, what you're hearing from other people. There are people who might want to distract you or discourage you on your path. It's not completely intentional for some of these beings, but they are at such a low place in their lives. They are at a place of desperation, sadness, misery, and pain. And so they want to spread that. By spreading those vibes to other people, they feel like they're in company with others. So at least they're not alone in their misery. And that gives them a little bit of leverage in life, because they feel like they have some power then if they can make you feel the way that they feel, which is miserable. And so Divine is saying to be very selective as to what you're willing to listen to right now and to give your time and energy to. Okay, so Ashe, thank you, Divine, for that message of love and awareness, to remind you that the discouragement that you may have felt recently, it is energetic, okay? And you deserve to envision your success, because that is what you are drawing towards you. Don't let anybody around you make you think that you don't have the potential to manifest your dreams, your visions, your hopes, your desires, and those things that feel so natural to you, okay? Don't let anybody talk you out of that. Okay, all right. I'm gonna spray some Florida water just to make sure that our vibe is nice and high. I've got this yellow rose. I grow these for my mother. She is crossed over. She is ascended, and I just want you to know that the energy of comfort, the energy of security, the energy of growth surrounds you, okay? And every change that you've been going through is to bring you to a deeper sense of awareness of who you are and of what's right for you on your path, so that you manifest the life that you deserve and that you desire, which is beautiful, okay? All right, thank you, Divine, for high vibrations. Divine vibrations surround you, and we welcome divine frequencies to fill this space and to guide us on our path. Thank you, Divine, for your truth, for your wisdom, and for resonance with this beautiful being. All right, Ashe. All right, I'm just gonna start pulling from cards. Let me tell you, I got all my cards out. I gotta see who it's for. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit always reminds me before I get into it, but I'm always like, oh, let's get into the cards. Thank you, Spirit. Who is this message for? Okay. Libra. Ashe, Libra. We've got the scales in the house. Hey. Yes, beauty. You know, Oshun was coming through. Y'all know I love Oshun. If you watch my videos, you know I love Oshun. So I am sending you the energy of beauty and wealth, abundance, sweetness in your life. Okay, that's what Oshun brings us. Ashe to that. And that's what I think of when I think of Libra. It's like, you know what beauty is. And because you have such amazing access to your thought energy, because you are air, that's why you have so much potential for so much success. That's why that frequency of success was coming through. You have the power to create things that people have never ever been able to envision, because they're not able to access such a deep level of connection to spirit, of beauty, of wealth. And this is also, you know, you're a very spiritual being, but in the physical realm, you know what people want. You know what people want to see, because you have a special connection to Venus and her beauty, the beauty that she brings. Some people don't like that because you are able to create things that they feel that they're not able to create. And the truth is, they're not able to do what you do, because we're all here for a purpose, an individual purpose that serves the benefit of the collective. But see, that's the thing, is that we have to work on ourselves on an individual level in order to be in alignment with our divine purpose that does serve the collective. And this person, these people, these energies that have been surrounding you, they're not accessing their higher self. And they don't want to put in that work that it takes on an individual level to invest in themselves in order to achieve success and to fulfill their true purpose. But you are all about your true purpose. And there's competition there with them. They're trying to compete with you. And Divine says to really be aware of the energies around you. And distance is sometimes required. Okay? That space that you create between you and another being, that is so precious. Because you are here to fulfill your purpose, not their agenda for you. Divine is saying release. Okay, so this is the energy of autumn. And it doesn't matter where we are. I know, like in the northern hemisphere, we're in spring. But if there is something meant for you to release, please release it, because it will serve you greatly to do that at this time. There are people that you may need to let go of. I feel like there's a specific being that you may need to distance yourself from. And it's not out of hatred. I recognize that. It's not because you hate this person. It's because you don't like the vibe that they bring. You don't like that low vibe energy. Because they're stuck. They don't want to be stuck. But they don't have the power to rise above their fear right now in order to get unstuck. And so what they bring to you is a stuck energy, because that's where they are. But you're not stuck. You're learning, you're loving, you're growing, you're healing, and you're moving forward. So there is a release that's necessary. More time, more distance, more space. That's what Divine is saying. Like, you might need to space out your phone calls to somebody, or space out your contact time with them, you know? Just check in on them every once in a while. Just text instead of talk on the phone. I know that especially as women, that's something that we often struggle with, is, you know, there's always that person who just wants to keep you on the phone all day, taking you away from your focus, your meditation time, your spiritual cleansing time, whatever it is that's precious to you. Because they got something going on that has been going on for the past 10, 15, 20 years. Look, you got to do you. Your willingness to release that low vibe energy and that low vibe connection, or at least, you know, I'm not telling you to completely cut it off, but at least space it out. Take back your power, because it's yours anyway. Take it back. Don't let them determine your schedule. You know, if you want to let them know, look, I got 10 minutes to talk, I just wanted to call and check on you. You know, you can do that. You can set those boundaries. Divine is saying to move forward with these changes. That motorcycle is talking. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I'm thinking of my Rider card from my Afro Goddess Oracle deck. It's like you're moving forward with these changes. Don't get stuck with old habits, because they don't serve you. And if a certain action or type of connection with a person has not been serving you, it's not going to serve you. Okay? So, but making these changes is going to lead to your growth with that transformation card. You're spreading your wings. Oh, it's so beautiful. And you've got the solar plexus chakra here, represented by the yellow. And you've got your throat chakra and some ajna, some third eye in there. So your chakras are working for you right now to make these changes that you need to make. If you've been lacking motivation in speaking up for yourself, you know, if you've been hesitating in setting boundaries that you need to set, now is the time to speak up, because you are being supported by the energies inside you and the energies around you. I'm going to pull from my, what is this? What is that? Soul Journey. Soul Journey. Oh, success. Look. And it's the colors that I'm wearing too. Divine is speaking to you. Success is all around you. But there's someone who doesn't want you to see the potential that you have for the incredible success that's coming your way. They want to blind you. I see them putting glasses on you to, like, not only dim your light and dim the light that you're able to both receive and radiate, but they want to blind you from your visions. Don't let them do that. Don't let them take away your visions. Don't let them take away your understanding of why you're here. You've been working really hard to know your path and to follow the path of your soul, to tune out everything else, right? So with all of the healing work that you've been doing, with all of the growth, there's no reason to now let a spirit come in and tell you that you are worth less than what's truly right for you, and to tell you that you are not as great and as wonderful and as powerful as you are. They want you to forget your power. And Spirit says it's not personal. It's not personal. This person is so miserable that this is just their way. This is what they do. This is how they interact with the world. They're passive aggressive. Okay? They're not activating their truth, and they're not communicating their truth to you. They're putting on an act. They're not genuine because they don't have the courage to face their genuine self. They don't have the inner strength to admit their flaws, to admit what they need help with or guidance with, or the areas that they need to grow in. Their ego is just a little too big to allow them to grow. That's not your problem. Don't let their insecurities become your problem. Okay? Okay, there's that child card. Ooh, Spirit. I'm seeing inner child energy here. There's a part of you that relates to your past, where you're moving to a level of power within yourself, to not allow other people to sway you, to not allow other people to take you in a direction that's not meant for you. Okay, so look at this. You have the child, you have the ship, which is about a journey and moving forward to a place of, it's the result of your transformation. It's the result of your healing, of your growth. So you're moving to a place of dominance. That's what's coming through. You know, that's that witchiness coming through. Ashe spirit. Thank you, Lilith. You're not letting anybody sway you. Look at this. The God. You're getting in touch and in tune with your God-like energy. You're realizing your power. Therefore, you are becoming the God that you were meant to become. You are becoming the goddess that you were meant to transform into. Your time is now. There are wounds that you have healed. There are traumas that you have reflected on so deeply that you have sucked out every bit of knowledge, of wisdom and understanding of your past experiences that you can. Divine says your time of total transformation is now. There is work that needs to be done. You've been planning, you've been visualizing, but now it's time to put it into a very practical step-by-step plan. Divine says get your planner out, your calendar. If you use I'm old school. I like to have an actual planner and write. But I'm getting more into my app, my calendar app. Whatever works for you, but document your goals. What is it that you want to accomplish and by what date? And if it doesn't happen by that date, give yourself a little leeway. Give yourself some room, okay? Some adjustments, because you're creating a schedule that works for you and for your success. Also, this is about coordinating, like on a very practical level. This is about coordinating events in your schedule so that you're able to, if you're a parent, you know, this won't apply to all of you, but if you are a parent, if you're responsible for young people, okay, you're working out all the details. But every change that you make is going to lead to your growth because you're motivated. Don't let anyone steal your motivation because it's your magic right now. And it's going to lead to your inner strength and your power. Your thought energy is so important at this time. So if there are thoughts that you've been giving energy to that don't serve your success, like imagine yourself thinking that thought for the next 5 years, where is it going to get you? Ask yourself that question. And if it keeps you stuck or if it takes you back, transmute that thought into something else. If you've been thinking to yourself, I'm not cut out for this, what am I thinking? Be like, of course this is my path. And I love it. I'm so grateful for this path. You know? That's something else you may have been encountering within, like a feeling of, why is this what I must do? Like, there's something that you may be called to do, whether it's writing or speaking or creating something really beautiful, sharing it. It might be the sharing part that you don't like. You might like creating, but if you're more introverted, you might not like the sharing part, you know. But divine, you know that divine has called you to put something out there. And so you might be asking yourself sometimes, why is this what I have to do? Why can't I have that path or that path? But the thing is that you're so great at your gifts, at your talents. There are people who envy you so much, but you might not be seeing the value of your gifts. Divine is saying to fall in love with who you are. Fall in love with the gifts that you have, the talents, the skills that you have, the things that you do when you are just, it's you and no one else. What is it that drives you? And that's beautiful. Please know that everything about you is beautiful. Even the things that you're still, the areas that you're still growing in, the things that you're still working on to let go of negative energy in that space. That's beautiful too, because it's a part of your path. And there's something very important that you're meant to share with the collective. So please share it. Please share it. Divine is saying to go to tarot. Okay, let's go to tarot. I'll share spirit. Look, can I just hold this one up again? Bam. That's what's coming your way. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm going to lay a Celtic cross spread for you. Beautiful Libra. Aww. I love these messages for you. Okay. Okay. Alright. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful Libra. Oh. I'm seeing some of my favorite cards. Okay. Okay, Spirit. And one more for Beautiful Libra. Okay. Please clarify. Okay. Okay. I'm going to clarify that even more when I get to it. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so there's communication. There's activity. There's excitement that is all about your path to success, okay? So this is energy that's meant to come through to you and flow from you in order to increase your success. There's something regarding hesitation. There's something that you're hesitating about that doesn't require hesitation, okay? It actually requires you to move forward, which I see you doing in the future anyway, because for your future, you've got the Chariot. So you're going to break past this stagnation that you've been feeling. You're going to break past it, okay? There is a warning in this message, so I want to make sure that this energy is flowing to you, okay? I'm grateful for this flow of energy, because this is going to help you to stay tuned into what serves you so that you achieve the success that's coming your way. But there's some stagnation. I feel like there's someone in your ear that shouldn't be. There's some communication that you're getting right now that you're going to need to either cut off or tune out or lessen, okay? There's somebody that you're talking to a little too often. There's somebody who is influencing you and is causing stagnation for you on your path. The basis here is Ten of Wands. This is about how you transmute a burden. This is how you, everything that you're going through right now is helping you to gain the skill of breaking past obstacles that have been blocking you from entering that next phase, okay? There's some baggage that you're carrying right now that Divine is saying to release. There's something that you have to let go of, Libra. I feel like this is communication, like that Eight of Wands is coming through. This is communication that you have to reel it in, like talk less to this person. You know, distance yourself from, there's distance that has to be created. This is going to help you to break free from that. I feel like you've just been feeling stuck. You've had patience with a journey. I feel like there are goals that you have been nurturing, you've been moving forward with, but it's been going very slowly, and this has been leading to questions about, is this really right for me? You know, Divine is saying, don't let the timing of your blessings make you think that you're not experiencing blessings and that your path is not blessed. The timing that everything is happening in, the timing of your manifestations, it's allowing for the lessons to happen that will ensure your success on your path. This is a very strategic soul plan, okay? Your soul has planned all of this, and you're very aware of it. You're tuning into it because you're such a high vibrational being. Divine is saying, don't let this low vibe being get in the way of your success. For your present, you've got 9 of Cups. There's a wish being fulfilled. There is something that you are experiencing now where you're getting the sight of hope. You're getting the sight of a successful future. But it hasn't been enough yet for you to truly like have no doubt and just move forward with letting go of things that don't serve you on this path to your success. Divine says that what you've seen, the success that you've seen, the wish fulfillment that you've observed in your life that's the tip of the iceberg. That's only the beginning. You have so much more that's coming to you. Don't let somebody make you think that you don't have more. There's a whole lot more where that success has already come from. Like I mentioned before, you're moving forward. I see you breaking past these distractions and these low vibe energies that have been surrounding you. There's balance that's coming to you as a result of this too. You're gaining an understanding of what your true path is, and you're moving forward with it. Okay? Divine says we're proud of you. We're proud of you, and we love you. These are your spirit allies and your ancestors encouraging you to stay on that path, to get in your chariot and ride it, move forward. Okay? Don't let anything deter you. Don't let anything stop you, because the things that have been stopping you, it's a result of someone else's hurt. It's a result of someone else's pain. Don't enslave yourself to the pain of someone else. Okay? Or to your own pain. Your power is the Fool. Divine is saying that once you let go, you're starting a new path. And this is a journey of freedom, of empowerment, and of incredible mental vision. You have the power, Libra. You have the power to see your future in such a clear, crisp way. Divine is saying that the beauty of your dreams is accurate. Don't doubt it. Okay? There may be some doubt that's been creeping in as to the validity and the potential of your dreams. Don't doubt it. But what is necessary is a new beginning. And the way that you create your new beginning is by letting go of the energies around you that have been weighing you down, bringing you down. Okay, Spirit brought through, I didn't even see this card before, but here we go. So the people around you, you've got Judgment and 8 of Pentacles. There's someone who's very dedicated to your energy. But I don't see this in a positive light. What I mean by being dedicated to your energy is they're very tuned in to who you are. They're very tuned in to what they think they can get from you. This is a very desperate energy. And so that's why Divine is asking you to channel your power, your potential of letting go. There is also perhaps some forgiveness that will have to happen in order to completely let go. And by forgiveness, that's just not harboring hatred in your heart for this person. There are workings in which you can take your hatred and use that, okay? And it's always good to do things like that with a goal of releasing that energy. You don't want to feel hatred for an extended period of time. You don't want to feel anger for an extended period of time, because the anger is just there to let you know that we need a boundary here. But Divine is saying that your emotions about this person who's been so tuned into your energy, but to see what they can get from it, your emotions that you've been feeling towards them, they have served their purpose. You now know what you need to do. And a huge part of what's needed to be done is letting go. So Divine is asking you to let go. And you're going to feel so much lighter at that point in time. And as you continually commit to letting go of those emotions that really don't serve you anymore, that you've been feeling towards this person, whether it's anger, whether it's hatred, whether it's like going back and forth. Do I want to move forward with them? Do I not? You're going to make a decision about how you're moving forward with this person. And that's what comes here. You know, there's this energy of stagnation of what do I do? What do I do? You're not going to be in that place anymore because you're moving forward in your true energy. You're choosing to have faith in yourself. Okay? Now, Divine is saying that this outcome of Five of Pentacles, unfortunately, this is for, fortunately, unfortunately, it is what it is. But this is for the person that you are contemplating releasing from your life. I don't see success on their path, okay? And the reason is because there's a very deep level of stagnation for them where they don't want to be honest with themselves. They're not willing to do that. And they're not really gathering the courage that's necessary in order to grow. It takes courage to grow and admit our flaws and decide to make changes and actually make changes, right? That's the work that you're willing to do, but they're not. So I'm seeing here that there is isolation that they're going to feel. When you set your boundaries, I want you to understand that you're not responsible for how that person feels about your boundaries. That's not your problem. Okay? This person needs to get to know their own inner strength instead of relying on yours, but then also taking you for granted. We're not doing that no more, okay? So just understand that your boundaries are valid and will lead to your success. How this person or these people respond to your boundaries, that's not your problem. They're not going to like it. But that's for them to deal with, you know? Okay. I'm seeing here because I asked for clarification with that Five of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a love interest. For some of you, this is a friend. But I am seeing a strong, motivated energy here to come for what you have and to influence your path. This person, like I said, they're very tuned in. They're very motivated to take advantage of your sorrow and your suffering. When they see you succeed, it makes them feel so insecure. And so they would rather see you, which they consider their competition, in this light or in this darkness, okay, than to see you succeed. And it has nothing to do with what they just inherently want for you. It's all about them. Your success makes them feel insignificant, so they don't want you to succeed, okay? It's not inherently personal. And Divine is saying that other people that they have in their life, this is the same way they operate with them too. It might not seem like it sometimes because there are fronts that are being put up. There is fakeness, phoniness. There's a whole stage that they have in their mind where they portray a certain light that really doesn't exist in their life. But they're acting. They're acting. Divine is saying that this dynamic right here, where this person wants to control your fate, you have clarity on it. And you also have the power, as the King of Swords, to make whatever decisions you need to make, and to create whatever boundaries need to be made. And this is helping you to maintain the integrity of your visions, of your insight, and of your dreams and goals and aspirations, and the things that align with your truth and with your soul's purpose. You've got clarity. So don't let their spiritual poverty bring you down. I'm going to pull a couple cards for love. Let's see what's going on for love. Because I didn't feel like this reading was specifically, like for some of you it's a lover or former lover, but for some of you it's a friend, it's a family friend, it's a family member. For some of you it's a co-worker. Okay? These demons come to us on all different paths. And yeah. Alright, you got, it's a vibe. These all came out in reverse though. Yeah, it's a vibe. Explore and clarity. I feel like things for you in love right now are a vibe, but somebody's trying to make you feel like it's not. That's why they all came out in reverse. Divine says, look at your love life through your own eyes. See the blessings around you through your own eyes, with your vision. Because there's somebody that's in your ear making you think that there's something wrong with your love connection or the state of your love life right now. And Divine is saying, look at their love life. I love when Spirit talks like that. I love however Spirit speaks, but Divine said the person in your ear right now putting negative thoughts into your mind about your love life, look at their love life. It's a sham. And it's a hot mess. So don't listen to somebody whose love life is a hot mess. Don't listen to them telling you that yours is out of whack. Because Divine says that you have clarity. And you are free now. You had the Fool for your power, remember? You have freedom and the power to explore wonderful things right now in love. And there's something around you. It's a person that's close to you. And when I say that, like, I mean, like, you're either talking right now, or you're seeing them often, or you're connecting with them maybe virtually often, but there's somebody that, it is a vibe. There's positive love potential there. And so Divine is saying, you have the clarity that you need to explore whatever it is that you want to explore in love at this time. Don't let somebody make you think that you ain't got it. You got it, boo. Hey, Spirit. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna pull from this protection journal that I have channeled. Okay, let me get, okay. Thank you, Spirit. What message is coming through for Libra? There's the one. Oh. This is message number 13. Okay. Divine says, don't trust a person who is desperate. Trusting them invites the same chaos that rules their world into your world. Realign with your intuition, your wisdom, and your truth. This is a message from Spirit. Don't trust them, Libra. Don't trust them. Don't believe what they have to say, because it's inaccurate. It is false. And it stems from their insecurities, their fears, their regrets, their grief. And they're projecting all of that onto you when they put things in your ear about. Or it could just be like sideways comments. You know, this is usually how, this is a lot of times how women interact with one another, is those slick sideways comments that they flow just under the radar, but they still, you know what it is. It's like, you know, when a person is discrediting you, but they're being slick with it. You know, they don't come right out and look you in the eyes and say, this is how I feel about, but they make a comment that just makes you feel like, oh, wait a minute now. What do they mean by that? And then what you'll notice is with these spirits, it happens in cycles when they are feeling very down. So like I said, don't let someone else's insecurities, fears, lack of trust for the divine, lack of trust in themselves, don't let them project that onto you and take away from your future success. And the truth is, they're in a really bad space, and it don't look much better moving forward. So, for those of you who have empathic abilities and gifts, beware of who you allow your empathy to flow towards. Okay? That's very important. Not everyone is going to benefit from your empathy. So as we move forward on our path as spiritual workers, as spiritual beings, we start to realize, okay, I see that, and I already know that's not something I'm supposed to give my empathy towards, my energy, my time, my dedication. I can observe it, and I don't even have to hate it. You know, I'm not going to waste my energy. But I realize that that is not something that deserves my empathic energy. Please begin to do this if you haven't already. Start to, it's like when you do your reflecting and you're thinking about, I didn't like how when she said that, that came out. And this is the third time I've noticed this. You know, you start to notice patterns in people. Those patterns are there to teach us. And if you look very carefully, you will see patterns in the very low vibe beings that have hung around you all your life. You might even start to notice on a very root chakra level, is like the same names, the same, you know, there are even physical traits about these people that have tried to take away your energy from you. You're noticing similarities and patterns. Divine is speaking to you. And they're saying, be aware of whom you are dedicating your energy to. Because the sooner that you're able to identify a being as someone who is not going to be reciprocal towards you and who is not going to nurture you in a very divine and beautiful way, you don't even have to give them, it's like you already know. You already know. And you can keep a little space open somewhere that's protected, okay? But you can keep a little space open for the possibility of change. Because I do have hope and faith in humanity as a whole. But be real with yourself, okay? If this person has come to you with some craziness before, more than likely, they're coming with that same craziness again. And you have such a beautiful path of success where you don't need to let anybody dissuade you. You are accomplishing so many beautiful things on so many dimensions. And I wish you peace. I wish you joy. And I wish you many blessings. Thank you so much for tuning in.